Grunk shrugged. It's Amex's ears on the line if the boss gets mad. Okay, Florence waved us through. You all have fun. I had a little time to appreciate the opulent interior, the solid gold fixtures, the luxurious Persian carpets, the $1 million works of art, the plush purple furniture I was pretty sure had come from the prince's estate sale. We had no other guards or crew, which seemed strange. Then again, I suppose that, even with Caligula's resources, finding enough personnel to man 50 super yachts at once might be difficult. As we walked through a walnut-paneled library hung with masterpiece paintings, Piper caught her breath. She pointed her chin towards a Jean Miro abstraction. "That came from my dad's house," she said. "When we get out of here," Jason muttered, "we'll take it with us." "I heard that." Pete jabbed his sword hilt into Jason's ribs. Jason stumbled against Piper, who stumbled into a Picasso. Seeing an opportunity, Meg surged forward, apparently meaning to tackle Amax with all 100 pounds of her weight. Before she took 2 steps, an arrow sprouted from the carpet at her feet. "Don't," said Timber. His vibrating bowstring was the only evidence that he'd made the shot. He had drawn and fired so fast I couldn't believe it. Meg backed away. "Fine cheese." The Pandai herded us into a forward lounge. Along the front wrapped a 180-degree glass wall overlooking the prow. Off to starboard, the lights of Santa Barbara twinkled. In front of us, yachts 25 through 1 made a glittering necklace of amethyst, gold, and platinum across the dark water. The sheer extravagance of it all hurt my brain, and normally I was all about extravagance. The Pandai arranged 4 plush chairs in a row and shoved us into them. As interrogation rooms went, it wasn't bad. Peak paced behind us, sword at the ready, in case anyone required decapitation. Timber and Cress lurked on either flank, their bows down, but arrows knocked. Amax pulled up a chair and sat facing us, spreading his ears around him like a king's robe. "This place is private," he announced. "Talk." "First," I said, "I must know why you're not followers of Apollo. Such great archers, the finest hearing in the world, 8 fingers on each hand. You would be natural musicians. We seem made for each other." Amax studied me. "You are the former god, eh? They told us about you." "I am Apollo," I confirmed. "It's not too late to pledge to me your loyalty." Amax's mouth quivered. I hoped he was on the verge of crying, perhaps throwing himself at my feet, begging for my forgiveness. Instead, he howled with laughter. "Why do we need Olympian gods, especially gods who are pimply boys with no power?" "But there's so much I could teach you," I insisted. "Music, poetry. I could teach you how to write haikus." Jason looked at me and shook his head vigorously, though I had no idea why. "Music and poetry hurt our ears," Amax complained. "We have no need for them." "I like music," Cress murmured, flexing his fingers. "I can play a little." "Silence!" Amax yelled. "We can play silence for once, worthless nephew." Aha, I thought. Even among the Pandai there were frustrated musicians. Amax suddenly reminded me of my father, Zeus, when he came storming down the hallway at Mount Olympus. Literally storming, with thunder, lightning, and torrential rain, and ordered me to stop playing my infernal zither music. A totally unfair demand, since everyone knows 2 a.m. is the optimal time to practice the zither. I might have been able to sway Crest to our side, if only I had had more time, and if he weren't in the company of 3 older, larger Pandai, and if we hadn't started our acquaintance with Piper shooting him in the leg with a poisoned dart. Amax reclined in his cushy purple throne. "We Pandai are mercenaries. We choose our masters. Why would we pick a washed-up god like you? Once we served the kings of India. Now we serve Caligula."